Out of a charge there. Like an effort by Bobby Pettiford to keep that basketball alive.
Grady gets right back to it. What a move. Quick hands though from Harris. Color 2-on-1. Dick the trailer. Slams it home.
The bench in the early going. Now Grady Dick. And up against his old high school. Feels like Uday, and it'll probably nice feed. Beautiful Harris.
Kansas has moved it from side to side. They've had some opportunities.
Wow, what turnover. Grady Dick looking for open space and another three. Dick from way deep. Got another. Hold at the rim. KJ Adams. Grady Dick. Wow.
I just shot my shot at this little dot. I'm trying to crit that neck on her big neck. My niggas selling crit.
What's the YouTube? It's Sean. I'm back now coming up big body banger 23 video. Now, first things first, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're in the road to 7K now. Saying today I am the build dealer on your local corner, and I'm coming at y'all with this Grady Dick 2K23 build video. Yes sir, you saw what I think it was like the 14th pick of the draft. The Toronto Raptors selected Dick. Let's go. You know, we love Grady Dick. That's all I'm saying. You know, let me know what you think down below about Grady Dick as well. You know, I feel like he's an amazing player. Like, really looking at everything, his stats, he shot like 41% from 3. Bro was pretty athletic too, for somebody who's considered just a pure sharpshooter. You know, like, and he's very like dynamic. He can pull up, he can finish around the rim, he can dunk. He is great on defense. He averaged like 1.8 steals a game at Kansas, of all places, you know, one of the hardest schools to compete at. So yeah, you know, I feel like he did his thing, and it's good to see him go this high up. You know, I hope that he does have a great career just for the jersey sales, all that. But without further ado, let's go right to the attributes for this Grady Dick 2K23 build video. So as you see, is a shooting guard, right-handed, number 4. I made him 6'7", 205 pounds with a 6'9" wingspan and a solid body shape. This is all accurate from the height to the weight to the wingspan. You know, as always, I try to keep my builds as accurate as possible. You know, there was a point where he was listed at 6'8", but I think he was like 6'6" and 0.5 at the combine without shoes, so that was cap. But you see with his attributes for his finishing, I would put his close shot up to a 75, put his driving layup up to an 80, and put his driving dunk up to a 70. For his shooting, I'm going to give him a 90 mid-range shot and a 94 3 with a 72 free throw. For his playmaking, you want to put your pass accuracy up to the marvelous 69 for Dick, and then an 80 ball handling and an 80 speed. For his defense rebounding, you want to put your interior defense up to a 50. You know, bro isn't the greatest interior defender, you know, that's just expected. You want a 75 perimeter defense, and then you want a 80 steal. Remember, 1.8 steals a game. Then for your rebounding, you want a 70 offensive and defensive rebound. For your physicals, you want a 75 speed and 80 acceleration. You want to put your strength up to a 35, not much, and then a 70 vertical with a 90 stamina. And this is pretty much the build, man. Like, comment, and subscribe if you are new, and let me know what y'all think down below about the build, whether y'all like it, whether y'all hate it, whether y'all think I could have did something different to represent Dick better. I need to say Grady Dick because it sounds so weird, but hey, it's a great name, right? But let me know. You see with the takeovers, I go with spotter precision and pull-up precision, but I have access to shot creating and sharpshooting takeovers, so it is a great range to choose from. You know, there's just so many takeovers, and you see in the shades of I get Dell Curry, Father Curry, you feel me? Kevin Herter and Austin Reeves. You see, as a sharpshooter build. This is a very interesting shades of. I've never had this shades of before. I've never had a Dell Curry shades of at that. So hey, I don't mind it at all. I don't mind it. You don't see me complaining. Now, you see with the bash spread, it is a pretty balanced bash spread for it being a sharpshooting type of build, but As you know, you get those 4 badge attribute upgrade points, you know, for playing my career, and at a point your coach gives you those 4. Now, if it were up to me, I would either put all 4 towards shooting and get me some extra shooting badges, or honestly spread them between shooting and defending, because I feel like you can get other defensive badges if you do want them, you know, but at the end of the day, it's up to you, you know. Now with this build, for one, it was just, it had the cannon, it had the strap. I was shooting from the ocean, Niagara Falls, the Nile. I was shooting from the Amazon River, the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Arctic Ocean, Arctic Sea, whatever. I was doing my thing. That's all I'm saying. You know, like, I done named continents, I done named all the oceans, whatever. I was shooting with this build. That's all I'm gonna say. And then on top of that, it was dynamic enough to put the ball on the floor, ISO, and get to the rim with ease. You know, you are 6'7", so you already have the height and the length to get to your spots and make these little guards look a little bit silly, you know. So this is one of those builds where, while you may not have like the highest finishing attributes, for example, you do have certain qualities and certain traits on this build that really do stand out. And then you being a shooting guard, 6'7" shooting guard at that, and just strapping it, you have that 94 3-point rating for a reason. Use it. You know, like, this is definitely one of those builds where you can just camp out on the line, camp out, do what you need to do, and then drop a bucket, drop 2 buckets, drop 3, drop 4, and then play some great defense, because once again, this is also a pretty solid defensive build. Now, let's talk about Grady Dick, you know, and his fit with the Raptors. So obviously they already have Scotty Barnes. We're going to see what happens with Fred VanVleet. I think they need to get rid of him. I think bro shot like 35% last season. He averaged 20, shooting like 35%, which is crazy, because even I was one of those dudes. I was like, oh, he's averaging 20, but I never looked at the percentages. You know, bro isn't shooting the greatest. You know, he's obviously undersized. So maybe it's time to ship out Fred VanVleet, you know, and I don't know, because what other point guard do they have right now? You know, that's the biggest question. You know, figuring out what to do at that point guard position. I think that Grady Dick works well with their offense, you know, between him, Scotty, and Pascal. If Scotty wants to stay, though, I think he should. It can be something magical. But that's pretty much the end of the video, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 7K now, saying, comment down below any builds y'all want, and I'll eventually get to them. But until then, I'm out. Peace.